Hey, today I want to speak to the moms and dads out there, the caregivers who are struggling with technology, who are afraid of computers and all the phones and the apps and really intimidated by all of that, as well as those that have tried parental monitoring software, filters. I've spoken to so many of you. You're just on the phone with customer service trying to figure this out, and then you just give up. A lot of folks have tried Circle or Bark, and the kids push back, or there's glitches in it, and then they just throw their hands up and just say, you know what, forget it, I just give up. Well, today I want to share with you just one tip, one practical thing that I do that helps me press through all of that. Because here is really the key, mom and dad, and I want you to remember this above all things. Your child's soul is worth it. All right? Never give up. Never give in, and never stop fighting, overcoming, trying to make it work, come back trying to make it work again. Just the past week or two, I spent the time on the phone, hours, customer service, days at a time, trying to figure out. I just got these 5 devices. I'm trying to make this thing work. Just gracious-hearted people who are trying to just overcome things. And Apple is trying to make it privacy settings, which is fantastic, but then also it makes it hard to then monitor your kids' stuff when there's privacy settings. So we got to figure out ways to get around that. I'm talking about it in a good way. I'm not saying that these companies are doing bad things. I'm saying they're trying to do it in a way where they're saying, hey, we honor these privacy settings, but we also need to be able to monitor our kids' stuff. And so it just takes time. And again, the key to this, and what works for me, is every time that there's something that's frustrating, or one of my kids is like, this is stupid, or whatever, pushes back on all of this, I just say to myself, you know what? My kid's soul is worth it. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm reminded of this psychiatrist, a family therapist in England, who wrote an article and was describing how in her practice, more and more young boys started to come into her practice. Now they're 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old boys, 12-year-old boys crying in her office because, they're addicted to pornography, 3-4 hours of hardcore, violent, women-hating porn every single day. Their grades are dropping, they're isolating from their friends, they're hiding it from their parents. Parents have no idea it's happening. And they're just crying, and they're looking at her, and they're just saying, how can I ever look at girls and women the same again? These are 10-year-old boys. How will I ever have a normal marriage or relationship with women after what's happened to my brain and what's happening in my heart? And when I hear a story like that, I'm just saying, okay, this little technical problem, okay, I can fight it. I can get over it. I can do whatever it takes. I can try a new thing. You know how much money I've spent on trying to filter stuff, different routers, different systems. We've invested resource and time and energy, and not everything works. And then we got to try again. We got to go back, got to put it on my schedule. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get to this thing. But you know what? I tell myself, my kids' souls are worth it. How about the story of the sexual assault nurse examiner who trained for this, signed up for this, and as she's been working, I think, mid 2015 or so, she just starts to go, why is it that as I'm writing down the perpetrators, those that are causing these sexual assaults, and as I write down the ages of these people, it's like 12-year-old boys, 13-year-old boys, 11-year-old boys, 15-year, and she's like, what is happening? And she went back and started to just create data to try to track this. By 2018, now listen to this, almost 50% of the perpetrators of sexual assault were in that age range of under 18 years old. Okay, it was 44%. This is just in her hospital, her study with the people that she was dealing with. And when you hear a story like that, and of course it's because one of the cases where the parents, it's just awful to talk about, but a young boy was assaulting his sister, who's younger than him, and the parents found violent pornography on his phone. And, the truth is that if our children can access stuff that they shouldn't be accessing, then we have to assume that they are. And mom and dad, I just want to plead with you today, and as you just think about these things, just know your children's souls are worth it. It's worth fighting for it. It's worth talking long talks with your spouse, trying to figure things out, climbing under your desk and tinkering with these things. It's pay the $100, pay the $10 a month for that app, pay the whatever it takes, because your children's souls are worth it. And I just wanted to share with you today and just give you that encouragement today. I want you to say it in your heart. I want you to say it over and over again when you come up against walls, when kids yell at you, when they don't want to be a part of this. You're taking away my freedom. You're in my secret stuff, like all that stuff. And just breathe and just say, you know what? This fight is worth it. My children's soul is worth it. And if you can just encourage yourself with that, we can get through this. And you'll be able to sleep better at night knowing, you know what, I'm not a perfect parent, but I'm a good parent because I'm doing everything I can to keep my kids safe and to help build within them healthy relationships with technology and a healthy lifestyle as they grow. So mom and dad, no matter what situation you're in, I know it's tough out there. I know we're struggling with a lot, but listen, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm investing in you, fighting for you. If you want more encouragement, check out FamilyTechGamePlan.com for my free webinar to get equipped practically with tools that you can use to help fight this battle. You're doing good, mom and dad. Come on, step up. We can do it. I trust you. I believe in you. I know you're doing what you can. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. So listen, we can do this together, all right? I'm with you in the trenches. Talk to you soon.